My name is Jeff Gregg, and I often get asked how to do things, especially to do things with computers, seeing I'm a computer tutor. And also we have meetings every now and then where I'm asked and other people asked, how do you do such and such, or how do you do such and such? Well, once upon a time, all of us didn't know how to do these things. So how did we find out? So how do we find out how to do things? Well, nowadays it's a lot of cases it's experience. In the old days it was experience that, but nowadays it's a lot easier because of the internet. And what we do is we search for it on the internet. And the way we search is probably a little bit more elaborate than what some other people do in terms of search. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to use searches on the internet, and particularly you searching using Google, in more elaborate ways than otherwise would be the case, and how we find out things. Okay, to be able to do that, I need to share my screen with you. All right, so I'm going to do that right now. I'll do a screen share and share it, the whole screen. Okay, so and I'm going to jump to where are we? We're going to jump to a brand new tab that I've just created in Google Chrome. Now I'm using Google Chrome. You don't have to use Google Chrome. You can use virtually any internet browser. All right. If you don't know what an internet browser is, you could search and find out what an internet browser is. So perhaps that's the first thing we'll do. Okay, so you can just type your message how you want them. This, by the way, a lot of people get confused. When you first go into Google, which is you find by typing www.google.com, it comes up with a screen like this. However, you don't have to search on a screen like that. You can also search rather in the Google area. You can search up in Google Chrome anyway, and in most modern browsers in the address bar. But if you type it with www.com or something like that, it'll actually find the exact page. But that aside, let's say we're searching for what is a web browser. So I've got what is a web browser. Browser. Okay, what is a, and I've typed it wrong. WEB browser. So I enter that, I type that in, and then you can just press enter or click on OK. Okay, I've done that, and it searches, and it comes up with straight out a result, a web browser, commonly referred to a browser, software application for retrieving, preserving, etc., right? It tells me what a web browser is. Okay, and you can go to those links. However, I have found that a lot of people have difficulty in reading in general, right? It may be that they're a bad reader. It may be that they can read quite well, but they have trouble comprehending of what they've read. So a picture's worth 1,000 words. So rather than just saying what is a web browser, if you look up the top here, we've got the results here. Notice it's got the button all, but it's also got these other ones. For example, images. If I click on images, I'm then only going to see photos of what a web browser is. Now, these are all obviously the icons for web browsers. Okay, so they're photos. So if a picture's worth 1,000 words, you can look at a picture. So they're all photos of icons probably for web browsers. Okay, if we go back to where we were, okay, we'll look at the next one. That's images. The best one I find nowadays is videos. So people can show you pictures or write all the text that they like, but videos are much better to explain what something is. For example, there's a video. What is a web browser? A YouTube video, okay? What is a web browser? Different examples. What is a web browser? YouTube. What is a web browser? A whole lots of them. The advantage of videos, especially if you're trying to follow something, is they show you on a screen what it looks like. Now, there's still only one problem with that. It's all very well in saying, what is a web browser? There's videos on it and stuff like that. But sometimes somebody might produce a video 4 or 5 years ago that shows you what is a web browser, showing you what a web browser looked like 4 or 5 years ago. Well, everybody knows they change all the time. So rather than having to watch something that was done 4 or 5 years ago, if you go across here and look at other buttons, we'll come back to these in a minute. But over here on this one at the end, tools, if I click on that one, you notice this extra line appeared, right? It says the web. So we're looking at videos on the web, any duration, any time, any quality, all videos, any source. We go to this one that says any time, and I click on that. You notice it says any time, past hour, past 24 hours, past week, past month, past year, or custom range. So if I clicked on, for example, past 24 hours, it would show me any web browser, right? That's anything to do with the word web browser. What is a web browser? That's come up in the last 24 hours. And notice it's also now showing last 24 hours. Now, if you want to be more specific, you're looking for something, some information about a year ago or something like that, rather than doing it on that particular time only, what you can do is go down to custom range. And if you click on custom range, you can do from, for example, I'll put the 1st of the 1st 2000 to the 31st, 31st of the 12th 2003, 2013, 2003, 03. Okay, then click on go. Show me all videos done on that particular date. For example, that one was done in 2000, right? That was done in 2001. That one was done in 2003. That one was done in 2001. If you're looking for old information, that may be well worthwhile. Okay, so we've done that. So that's what we can do in terms of finding out what more specific information. That's quite often how I find out things. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's say we want to go out and find something about red bricks. R-I-C-K-S. Okay. All right. Okay, notice we're still in videos, right? Let's come out. Guess garden bed edge trim must have something to do with red bricks. Okay, I can go back to all, right? So I'm finding all information, right? Or I could go to images again. And there's photos of red bricks. By the way, notice when we go to images, right? It's got a whole lot of other buttons there. Weathered, faded, literal, deep, painted, multi, seamless. I think you can even search on colors. Not sure. Anyway, we'll come back to that later on. But we could go to this button, shopping. So we go to the shopping one. It shows you prices of red bricks. Red brick paver, $650 used. All right. Red bits for $16, etc., etc. All right. Also, I could go to maps. So I could see a location of where there are red bricks. We'll see what happens. So it takes me to Google Maps. And there we are. Yellow brick road. That's not red bricks. Bricks and pavers. So it shows me the location of red bricks. All right. Okay. Going back again. More. I go to more. I can then look at this side. I can look at videos again. News about red bricks. Books about red bricks. Flights. I don't know where you have flights of red bricks, but anyway, we could go to news about red bricks. So rather than doing, looks like he's had a red brick in the mouth. All right. Looks like rather than multiple ways of doing things. Okay. Let's go a little bit deeper into tools again. And there used to be a thing there. I'm just trying to find out where it is now. And also, once you've got an example, when that comes out, we can also, I'm looking at news on red bricks. I can sort it by relevance, or I can sort it by date. I don't know which day way it does it. From oldest date to youngest date, probably, well, 28 minutes ago, probably youngest date. I don't know how you do a reverse date. If you wanted to do that, do it some other way, and you can clear those dates, etc. Okay, righto. Also on tools, there used to be some other things that you can do. So let's go, I don't know how to do this, so let's just go back. I'll just go back to all again. It used to be in another area on Google, but we'll do it a different way. Let's talk about Google advanced searches. I don't forget how to do this, so I'm just going to type in Google advanced, ANCED search. Google advanced search. And I've typed it wrong, but good old Google's corrected it for me. Google advanced search. Google advanced search. Righto. Okay, how do you do an advanced search in Google, for example? So we'll go to that one and we'll read what it says. Go to the advanced search page, advanced search for websites, advanced search images. So how do we go to advanced search? It's probably the advanced search page. So we'll go to that one. In this particular case, notice you can type in all of these words, this exact phrase, any of these words, none of these words, numbers ranging from, right? And then narrow your search by language, right? Any language, right? Afghanistan, Bangladesh, whatever, okay? Any language, right? I might only want it in English. So we could go down here to D, where are we? English, right? Okay. Any region, for example, I may only want, for example, Australia. If I can go down here to Australia, and notice it's quite, I think so, Australia, where are we? AU, we're going past it. There's Australia, not Austria, Australia, right? Any time, or find pages within the time that you specify. Site or domain. Now, this is an interesting one. What you could do, for example, you could search for only wikipedia.org. For example, I was searching for something and I want to cite in English about Australia, and I only want to cite you. I've done that wrong. Sorry. I wanted to copy wikipedia.org. Copy that. Okay. Or something else I had in the copy buffer before. Wikipedia.org. Terms appearing anywhere in the page, or I could have the terms appearing anywhere in the page, in the title of the page, in the text of the page, in the URL of the page, in links to the page. All right. Safe search allows you to only search for safe items. So if you're worried about, children finding pornography or stuff like that, you can stop that. Any result could be any file format, or you only want PDFs or Google Earth pages or things like that. This makes it very, very only Word documents, etc. All right. For example, I only wanted videos or PowerPoints. I can find videos there. Any format, PostScript, Auto, KMZ, Z, Excel, PowerPoint. No, I can't. It doesn't seem to have videos. Right. Okay. And user rights, not filtered by license. So in other words, if I want to only find stuff that I'm able to use. Free to share, free to use and share. So that I want it free to use and share. So I could do that. So now I can type in the words I'm looking for, which is, say, book, read books. Okay. All right, go down to the bottom here. Tell it I want to actually do the advanced search, and it will go away and find those. And notice it's about Australia. And it's Wikipedia. It's only stuff that's on Wikipedia. All right. So they can go in there and do that and find that there. So that's some of the things, but definitely not all that you can do in terms of advanced searches. As I said before, the real good searches are with videos. Right? You won't find much of the videos on Wikipedia, I think. No. Read books and site Wikipedia does not match any results. Right? I didn't find it because Wikipedia doesn't have much of those videos. I can search on only, for example, Facebook. I can search only on whatever. But that's the way I find information, how we find out how to do things, right? Also, it depends on what you type in as far as the search criteria that you put in. Okay, for example, let's get rid of this again. Okay, make a new tab again. All right, and when I type in the search criteria, let's say I want to convert something. Convert VERT feet to meters. Okay. There's even some things built in to YouTube. If I can put in the number of feet, 25, into Google, so 25 feet, it tells me how many meters it is. There are things built in. If I want to do stupid calculations, for example, what 10 times 10, okay, result for what's 10 times 10, okay, I could put in calculate 10 times 10. Whoops. Okay. And boom, guess what? A calculator comes up. Okay, so I can now, and this is not the calculator that's on your computer. I've got 10 times 10 equals 100. There we are. You don't even need a calculator installed on your computer or on your phone, or that. You can actually do a calculator. You can do type what you want to do, and it comes up with a calculator. By the way, similar sort of thing for translation. You can actually go into, want to translate something. If I say Google Translate, okay, I can type some, have a nice day, or I can copy text in and convert it to French, for example. EF French, have a nice day. Bonjour, bonjour, whatever that means. I don't know how to pronounce it. So,
bonne journée.
Bonne journée. Okay. So I don't even have to, I can even get it to talk to me. Okay. All right, that's probably enough about this. If you want to know more, go to my website. All right, go to my website, which is Jeff. Whoops, is jeff.greg.net.au. Right, or my email address, which is there you are. That's how you can contact me. jeffreygreg@gmail.com or jeff.greg.net.au. Will take you to my website or my email address if you want to know more information. Okay, that's enough about that. Okay, we'll switch this off. Okay, stop screen sharing. Oh, I always press the wrong one there. Okay, see you later. Bye.